Welcome to Mornings with Mimi, hosted by Senator Mimi Walters. Today, Senator Walters is discussing pension reform. Senator Walters, of the last year and a half, there has been so much talk about pensions. What's the problem with pensions?
It's a very significant problem. Depending on which analysis you look at, we have anywhere from $100 billion to $500 billion in unfunded pension liability in the state of California.
Okay, with numbers like that, that sounds really serious, but what exactly is an unfunded liability?
We don't currently have the money right now to pay for benefits that we have promised our state employees.
So the income is not enough to cover what's been promised on the outgo side, in other words?
That's absolutely right.
You've introduced legislation to address this problem. What exactly would your legislation do?
I've put forward 10 pieces of legislation to reform our pension system. And the cornerstone of my reform package is a hybrid system. And what a hybrid system is, it's a blend of a defined benefit plan, which employees are currently on, and a defined contribution plan, which is like a 401k plan. And the employees on a defined contribution plan would add more money into their retirement plan, and it would give the employees more control over investing for their future.
So what you're saying is the employees would have more taken out of their paychecks to go into their pension, into their future, but they'd have more control over where that money would be invested.
That's correct.
More control over their money, basically.
That's correct.
Okay. Well, now the governor has put out his plan, too. It's a 12-point plan, and he recently put that out there for people to consider. What do you think of his plan, and how do you think it would solve the problem?
I'm very encouraged with Governor Brown's reform package on pensions. He actually has a hybrid plan as part of his package, and I'm encouraged to see that he's looking at increasing the retirement age. He's looking at curbing some of the abuses that take place currently, and I think it's been a bold step. It's a good first step for him. However, it doesn't address the unfunded pension liability, and that's an issue that we need to address in order to get a real handle on reforming the system.
So what do you think the chances of the problem getting solved are?
I think it's going to be a big challenge because the governor is going to have to deal with special interests, and there are many special interests who don't want to reform our pension system. And that's going to be the challenge that the governor is going to face.
So with that hurdle in mind, what do you think it's going to take to get over it?
Ultimately, I think we end up having to go to the ballot in some sort of initiative process if we truly want to have reform in our pension system.
Okay, thank you very much. I think I understand it better now.
Thanks.